Welcome to Keepin' It Real, your go-to radio show for fresh insights and vibrant introductions. Get ready to dive into a world where we offer you the latest in real estate wisdom and the juiciest community tidbits. From expert advice courtesy of top realtors to opportunities to give back through local charities, we've got you covered. Plus, we'll shine a spotlight on the young athletes driving our local sports scene and uncover the buzzworthy happenings both in town and beyond. Stay tuned for a jam-packed hour of enlightenment and entertainment right here on Keepin' It Real.
What's in a name? Everything. Long Realty has been a cornerstone of Southern Arizona's real estate market for nearly 100 years. Our name is our bond, and our agents are our strength. Trust in the name that stands for experience and expertise. Visit longrealty.com or call 520-459-4993 to connect with an agent today. Long Realty. Smart move.
In a town with heart and history, the Sherry Ethell Team is the key. Serving service that we agree. For military law and retirees. Stress-free process you will see. Personal care is our guarantee. Real integrity, real results. The Sherry Ethell Team, we never halt. Real experts here to guide your way, making dreams come true every single day. Trusted team that knows just what to do. The Sherry Ethell Team, working for you. Real integrity, real results. The Sherry Ethell Team is your one and only call.
All right, good morning, good Saturday morning too, and welcome to the Keepin' It Real radio show, brought to you by Sherry Ethell and the team right here at Long Realty Studios. I'm Dion Ethell, your host, and I'm co-hosted today with the lovely Lisa Gustafson. Thank you for coming on with me.
Aw, thank you. You keep inviting me back, so I just keep showing up.
And I love when you're here. It's awesome to have you with me. Now, you brought some great guests in today to the studio today. You guys are brothers, right? Chris and Bobby Balsiger, and you guys are with Eagle Plumbing, and so we're going to be talking about plumbing, which might to some people sound like a not very interesting kind of topic, but I assure you we'll have some fun with it.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, for sure.
So welcome to the show, guys.
Definitely. Thank you. Thank you for having us. Yeah.
So first thing we do want to do is we want to get to know you. If somebody is listening out there, doesn't know you, hasn't met you yet, you guys probably have met them, though. You guys are so involved in the community. I mean, I can't think of where Eagle Plumbing isn't at. If there's a function going on in town, you guys are usually there. And I don't know why, but I always think of some of the things that you guys do that stand out. You know, like I think of the Halloween kind of thing, because you guys are always out there. And there's always a toilet involved somehow.
There's a toilet involved in everything.
There's a toilet in all plumbing, right?
Right. Even, I remember one year too, even, with Dancing Like the Stars, you guys had some kind of a, I don't know if you want to call it a basket, but it was like in a toilet or something.
You gave a toilet basket?
A toilet full of alcohol.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Where was I for that one?
Yeah, and then the install too.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's good.
Yeah.
So you get a little both. Now, let's learn a little bit more about you guys, though. So tell us first about yourselves. How long you been doing this kind of work? Have you always been doing it? Did you dream of doing plumbing?
I love this part.
Talk to me. Tell me. Why don't we start with you, Bobby?
Okay. Yeah. So no, I wasn't always in plumbing.
No. Okay.
But we were in the ditches. When we were younger.
Yeah.
We were always right next to our father. But I went to school and then I started laying tile. I was a tile setter for 15 years.
Wow, 15 years.
Yeah, in
Okay.
Tucson. My knees, surgery on both knees.
Was that because of you were getting all the time down and doing that?
I think it was just because
combination of things.
I think it was just because of football, sports, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I just, had a chance to talk with Chris and take over Eagle Plumbing.
Your dad started this, right? What year did your dad start it?
1956.
No way.
Yeah, in Tucson.
I did not know that. Okay.
Yeah, in Tucson. And so Chris and I actually worked on Biosphere 2 when they were building it.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah,
wow.
so we got to
You
be
were
a part of that. Yeah,
Okay.
so that when we were young.
I was going to say, how old were you
Right.
back then? Because that's been around for a while.
Yeah, so 40 plus years. I mean, that was like,
Yeah, they didn't have
He's like, we
child
don't-
labor laws.
Right, I was like, do we want to
Maybe we
date
shouldn't
that?
even be talking about, right? Yeah. So
yeah, so we, we've always been some kind of plumbing, doing something.
Okay, so Chris, were you also in contracting back before Eagle Plumbing, or you've always been in this?
I've been in the industry, but did is I sold plumbing supplies. I worked in Tucson at a local supply company.
Hopefully you sold them all to your dad.
Yeah, I did.
His business,
yeah,
good.
I was there.
That's a good end.
Outside salesman. So, yeah, so I've been in plumbing pretty much my whole life. Coming out of college, after college, I started with the local supply company. So I've been.
Did you go to college in a degree program that was kind of gearing you towards this, or something totally different?
Yeah, totally different. I played baseball, college baseball, and then I got a degree in teaching.
Oh.
And,
Wow.
Did you ever use it?
No. I once
Stayed in the plumbing industry.
Yeah, once I got out, I was looking for teaching jobs, and then I decided that I didn't want to do that. So,
Sales is a little bit more lucrative
yeah,
than teaching.
yeah, it's a little more my style,
Right.
and I loved it. Yeah, so and then I kept going. I supply company, and then we, like Bobby was saying, we had a chance to take over, and we jumped on it.
Yeah. Did you guys grow up in Benson?
Well, I guess it was St. David, but
St. David,
when
Benson.
we were younger,
really?
it was like a Benson address, and then we got into high school, it turned into a St. David address. But yeah,
But Arizona natives.
Yeah.
Which Dion and I always talk. It's very rare to find those Arizona natives.
Yeah, especially it's pretty local. I mean, really local.
Graduated from Benson High School.
Yeah.
Bobcats.
Go Bobcats.
Wow. Well, you guys were both, it sounds like, doing some sports activities and stuff when you were younger and everything. Do you still do any sports stuff, or, I mean, what's your pastimes?
So right now, I mean, scuba diving is one of the biggest things. I mean, I'm just getting ready to go on a trip to Mexico, and
how long have you been doing it?
4 years now.
Okay.
Yeah, 4 years, and it is amazing.
It's like a whole nother world. I scuba dive, so I've had the experience too. And I remember when I first started, it's like this whole world is just like opened up to you.
Right,
and it's cool.
And it's different every time.
It is,
it is.
truly.
It's different every time.
Now, where are some of the places you've dove?
So Hawaii, I mean, we got back from Hawaii a year ago, and that was amazing.
Yeah.
But we start in May, scuba season, and we go down once a month to Mexico.
Okay.
San Carlos, right?
San Carlos, right.
Yeah.
And it's just, I mean, that's just one of the coolest things I've ever done.
So you do it every single month?
Right.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. How about you, Chris?
I-
you a scuba diver?
I'm
no.
not a scuba
You are
He's
not
like,
a-
I don't
Do you
enjoy
look at you almost,
like swimming.
by the look on your face, you look like you
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, no.
Is it the sharks?
No, it's not that. It's just I have other priorities. I have kids. I have activities that I do, and it's just not a priority.
Kids take up a lot of your time,
Those
right?
kids,
Yeah.
those darn, I always say
Young
that.
kids,
those
older
darn
kids?
Yeah, I have one that's almost 16 and one that is 11.
Okay.
So sports.
So right in there with that time and that age period where they're
You're
really just
running
doing
them.
a lot. You're kind of saturated.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for
So,
sure.
yeah. No, I gotcha. So we talked about Eagle Plumbing, started a long time ago in Tucson. Tell me about that. Give me the history there. Walk me through that and how that kind of came to be here.
So what I remember, besides the biosphere, our father had a business in Tucson, and we were going to school. We'd go back to the shop, see what's going on. Trucks are going this way, that way.
Were you expected to help out, or was that kind of like you're just doing your part in the family?
Oh, yes.
or-
I think we were expected.
Did you get an allowance?
You say that with kind of a smile, but
I think
voluntold, huh?
Right. Yeah. We do have a pecan farm in St. David.
Really?
So
I did not know that.
I did not either.
We would be driving back and forth. And so we just kind of moved everything to Cochise County, plumbing-wise.
Was that over time or gradual, or was that kind of all at
kinda
one time? Or?
gradual, just
Yeah.
kind of slowly moved back. And then we've always been a part of it, like I said,
Yeah.
digging ditches. Okay, who can find the pipe the fastest? Just different things like that.
Yeah.
And I remember going to quotes, with Dad on napkins. And shaking hands.
Good old boys.
The old school,
Yeah.
So when was it? How long back before you guys then took over the family business? When did that happen? What year was that?
Roughly 2016.
Yeah, 16.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
And you both took over the role together? Was that a big discussion? Because I mean, I've got brothers, so that's
have
a good and
questions.
bad thing. I got questions too.
I got questions.
Right? Was that smooth, or were you just I'm all in?
Yeah, we both decided that we really wanted to do it. And we hashed out the logistics of everything. And
Yeah.
I mean, it isn't common for you to go into business with family, but
No.
I mean,
It's a mixed blessing, right?
yeah, it's, we
Working
work
for my wife, I can tell you.
We work great together. We
We won't go there,
No,
though.
don't tell that story, Dion.
It's all good.
We don't always see eye to eye, but we're pretty good together, and we can hash it out and make it work.
Yeah. So your father had passed away, correct?
Yes. Correct.
And is that what brought?
Was
would you
that the
say that's
catalyst?
what drew you both to come into this business together and take it over and seal his legacy?
We started he didn't pass away yet, so we kind of he got to see a little bit of it. So
that's cool.
That's great.
Right. And
okay,
so
good.
Did that make him feel better?
I really do. I really do think so. And he's looking down right now just with a smile.
Well, he's got to be proud of you guys. You guys
Very.
have obviously built a good legacy. You continue to build on what he built, and
absolutely.
everybody
Without
knows
question.
in town Eagle
Right.
Plumbing, and you guys, you've done work for us many times. Many of our clients have gone through you guys. Always served us well. I like the fact that we're spotlighting local businesses because we love local, and the fact that you are a family business even compounds that. You're not like the big sticker name or whatever, like the big box store kind of thing. You guys are this family business, and every quote is kind of special. It's kind of unique, kind of based on what you guys see and what your expertise tells you. And I don't know, I just get a feeling like I'm talking to my brother or something sometimes,
That's very
because you're
true.
giving me the real, skinny on what it is.
Right. With us in it, yeah, that's absolutely.
And I love that because I don't know, for me at least, I love being able to trust somebody. Trust is a big thing.
Big
Law
time.
enforcement,
Huge.
right? I mean, I don't trust a lot of people, as terrible as that sounds, but that means a lot to me, that integrity, that kind of trust.
Honesty, definitely.
Honesty, yeah. And just giving you a fair shake on things, because there's so many places out there that you can go to that, you're like, am I getting the best price or am I really not? You just don't know if it's not your area of expertise. And I don't know how many of us are plumbers.
I'll tell you. So I had Eagle Plumbing come out to my house, and this is a true testimonial. I am not paid for this. I will tell you straight out. And I said to Bobby, I think I need a brand new. It's the piping, everything. Remember, I said you're going to have to re-wax it. Something bad is going on. Right? The toilet was wobbling, water, everything. He sent out Matt to my home, and Matt looked at me and he, true story, put the level on the ground in front of the toilet, and he's like, "Honey, it's not your toilet. It's your floor."
Oh no.
And you have other issues, but I'm going to put a shimmy or a shim under it, and we're done. And I said, "That's it?" Well, I said, I can't even do a video or a testimonial on this now, right? Because it's so easy. But you know what he did? He saved me a ton of money by putting that shim under, fixed it. My toilet didn't wobble. I didn't have any more leaks. And we won't talk about what's under the house.
Right.
But
What were you doing on that toilet, Lisa?
Listen. But the fact that you can...
it's a place, though. I mean, tell me about that. So, from you guys as experts, not to be weird or rude or anything, but we spend a lot of time on there.
Heck yes,
right?
we do.
Everybody does.
3 years.
That was my guest bathroom, by the way.
3
years what?
Lifetime.
On a
Really?
toilet?
In a lifetime, it's 3 years worth.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, no kidding. Oh, that's kind of interesting calculation.
That's a
that's
weird
crazy.
question to ask, Dion, but that's crazy
It's
that
a
you
valid
know
one,
that.
though, because
Totally valid.
it's kind of like sleeping, right? Everybody's got to do it. You spend a lot of your time
Right.
Yeah.
sleeping. And so
3
it's funny
years.
how so few people invest in good beds and other thing like that to make it comfortable, right?
Yeah.
And toilets are the same. Like, honestly, I'll admit to it. We've got a guest bath, and, the toilet seat had broke, so I went out and bought the absolute cheapest one I could find.
Never do that. Never, right?
Got to get the best toilet.
You know I'm right.
Right?
Never do that.
Yeah.
I did the same. Never again.
It's a terrible idea. One, it didn't last very long. And two, then when you finally go to sit on it, then you're like,
Oh, this
oh man,
is it.
what have I been doing to everybody? And I don't even know that it really fit, because you don't realize how many difference there are in a toilet until
Yeah.
you get to the store and you're like, I don't know if
Right?
it's round or oblong, or
Big.
do I need wood or plastic, or there's too many
Elongated,
choices.
round front.
Big difference.
Yeah, there's
Comfort,
tons of
height.
Let's talk about
yeah,
that.
I don't even know what all that stuff is. I still don't completely know what all that stuff is, but it did make a difference. So I bought a little bit nicer one. So if you come visit my house, then you'll have a little better seat.
We're all going to come, hey, Dion, can we check out your guest bathroom?
Black or
Not
white.
Lisa's. She has a shim.
There's so much. Yeah, you got to have the right toilet.
Yeah. No, there's a lot to that. And I appreciate the fact that I wish mine was as cheap as you got off with, but mine was much more expensive and much more elaborate of a job this year. I'm sure there'll be another one, but
yeah, and we didn't talk about under the house.
Oh yeah. I'm sure yours turned
what was
into
the
something
real problem?
expensive.
It wasn't the plumbing.
Yeah, but tell me a little bit about your business in general. Like, what's your main focus? What is kind of your bread and butter, and what's your philosophy on plumbing in general?
Take it away, Chris.
I don't know, Chris. What do you think? Let's start off with your philosophy, right? What do you guys try to do? What are you trying to deliver in terms of plumbing?
The best possible customer service we can provide. Obviously, we try to do the best pricing as well. We're not always the cheapest, but we're not always the most expensive.
Yeah, I would say you're probably rarely the most expensive, but
we try to keep it that way. How are we going to treat the customer? We try to walk into every single job like we're handling family.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
Why is that important to you guys?
it just is. I mean, we're a family business. This is second generation. We're building a legacy, just like we were talking about earlier. I mean, that's how we were raised.
Yeah,
So
it just is. I love that answer, right? That's
Yeah.
perfect.
Building those relationships, and the main thing is to be upfront, honest. I mean, we're not trying to win you over. We know what we're doing. We know what it takes. Like Chris said, I mean, it's just we want to provide that best service that we possibly can.
What, you're not trying to upsell us?
No, absolutely.
I got a
Does that
shim.
bother you at all? I mean, to see that, other, whether it be your industry, another industry
Great
in contracting
question.
do that?
that's what we do. When we hire people, we let them know, like, we're not a company that goes in there and tries to upsell. We are the company that wants to educate.
Yeah.
So when we go to a toilet or anything like that and we see something, that's not an upsell. That's protecting your investments. That's doing all those things. So we are in there to give our best judgment, give our expertise, and so that you can feel comfortable and trust us, knowing that we're not going to be like, hey, this is leaking or this is doing this or whatever. We're there to be honest and upfront, and sometimes it's not always the way. It's
Right.
easy for
Sometimes it's
you.
not always a shim.
Yeah, it was on a shim, but then your job was a lot more expensive.
Yeah.
Just because of
what it
was.
entailed.
What it
Yeah.
entailed, right?
But that's what you want. You want those people that are honest to come into your home and tell you, right?
Trust is
Because
a big thing.
yeah, there's moments you're going to have that high dollar ticket, and there's moments that you're like, score.
Well,
right?
I think everybody wants to, especially right now when everything's so expensive.
Absolutely.
Everybody wants the best deal they can get, right? I mean, everybody needs the best deal that they can get.
And honesty.
For the most part.
Yeah.
So the fact that you're straight up, hey, this is what it's going to take.
Huge.
And I'm not trying to sell you more than you need. I'm just telling you this is what it's going to take.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, I want to ask you a couple more questions, Chris, but I'm going to do that right after the break. Let's take a quick break, and we'll come right back. I'm sitting here with Eagle Plumbing and Lisa Gustafson from CoolFM, and this is Keep It Real. We'll be right back, folks.
Discover excellence in real estate with the Sherry Ethell Team at Long Realty, your premier choice in Cochise County. Sherry's amazing team brings honesty, expertise, and a deep understanding of the local market. Whether you're a first-time buyer or a seasoned homeowner, they're committed to your peace of mind and handle every detail for you. Their approach? Personalized service. Above and beyond transactional real estate, building lifelong relationships, nationwide connections, local expertise. There's a reason this team is amongst the top realtors in Arizona and across the nation. You owe it to yourself to call or visit the Sherry Ethell Team, the top team at Long Realty, behind Denny's on Fry Boulevard in Sierra Vista. Call or text 717-599-2439 or Google us for more info. Real integrity, real results.
All right, welcome back. I'm Dion Ethell, and I'm joined with Lisa Gustafson from CoolFM, and we are talking to Eagle Plumbing. So we've got Chris and Bobby here in the studio today, and we're talking. And Chris, before the break, we kind of talked a little bit about your philosophy, I guess, the two of you, and your mantra about making sure that trust is important to you, integrity is important, honesty is important. It's important that people walk away feeling like they're part of family, that they've gotten the best result, and they've got the best quote. They can feel confident that they're not getting upsold on something. What's your bread and butter? Plumbing is such a big thing. I mean, and when people think about plumbing, what do you think most people think of?
Water.
Water,
Yeah.
sewer.
Water, sewer, yeah.
Water and sewer.
Well, I mean, what are your most common things that you find? What do people call you on mostly?
Probably like drain cleans, clogs or anything like that. Service work is probably our bread and butter. Clogs, broken pipes, faucets, garbage disposals.
When things are coming up, when they should be going down.
Exactly,
Right,
leaks, anything like that. It's probably our bread and butter. We are involved in residential and commercial new construction, remodels, and things like that as well.
Give me an example of what was one of the easiest things that you responded to, and then give me the opposite. What was one of the most difficult?
We want the dirtiest.
Like, wow, that's a big job.
So the coolest. Okay.
The coolest.
All right, I'll settle for that.
So, yeah.
We get a call, and the homeowner asked if we recover jewelry.
Oh,
and
okay.
we were like
Like a wedding ring or
The
something?
old
dropped
ring
in there?
down the
So we didn't
sink.
know yet. We didn't know.
Okay.
So we took the camera over there, about 15 feet deep. It was a family heirloom. Had the pictures, the people to prove it. It was awesome. Stuck the camera down. It was a gold necklace that one of the children flushed down the toilet, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
And there it is. Saw it. Now we're thinking like, okay, we
How do you
don't
retrieve
How do you
that?
get it out of the
Right.
toilet? The sink is one thing, right? But
So I took the camera, made a little hook,
on the
On the
camera?
camera.
pulled it back, got it.
Oh my
I have the picture to prove it.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it was, I mean,
They were
hugs in a
elated.
little bathroom.
Everyone
it
jumping
was-
up and down.
Right, and it was the coolest thing, and we don't.
So I assume you had to take the toilet off.
Yeah,
and then
right.
And then you had to
Went
go
through-
down through the
Correct.
line.
Yep, and it was
How
awesome.
did it stay there, though? I mean, was it sitting in a junction or
Well,
something? or?
they
have
knew
questions.
they knew that something obviously happened to it, and the child was right there, and
Yeah.
so they kind of knew or thought
Yeah.
that's
And it was
yeah.
still sitting there. It
Yeah.
didn't,
Right. How is it-
flush all
that's
the
my
way through.
question.
right, and they didn't flush, or I guess they kind of knew
Caught
what
it,
was
yeah.
right. They kind of knew what was going on, and
Something that heavy is going to take a little more,
tougher and a little more of a nudge and
a little
everything.
bit, yeah.
right.
Yeah.
But I mean, hugs and just I think I was more excited than anyone, but
Yeah, because you managed to pull it off.
and we just added another thing to the list of services.
Yeah, retrieval.
Yeah.
Treasure retrieval. Treasure hunters.
So that was the coolest, the coolest thing.
Yeah. And
then the
have you
kid
ever
wasn't
have you had that
grounded.
very often? I mean, the first one you've had?
Yes, that was the very first one. That
No
I've-
kidding.
Yeah,
I would
never-
have expected to hear that more. Maybe somebody dropped something in the.
Nothing
No.
ever in the sink or garbage disposal?
Well, the sink.
Yeah, I think
the
the
sink
sink,
is
we've
had a couple,
like
like,
rings,
rings.
stuff like that.
But you mean
In the trap,
But-
nobody
Yeah.
knows how to take the trap apart.
right,
And-
right,
Oh,
right.
They should, but
They should, yeah. I
Oh,
would
what?
think. Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah, that was awesome.
Huh.
Oh,
That's cool.
very cool. And now,
So what's
now
the-
the crappiest. Let's
Yeah.
just
So
say
what's
it.
the toughest or the worst looking thing that you've had to deal with in the last year or so?
So think about this. Bobby has experienced all of these. I
Okay.
haven't. So the worst one, he can tell as well, because I mean it's your story.
Okay,
Ooh, you have a worse one
So
you
this-
already know?
yeah. So
Perfect.
so we get a call. Toilet was backed up. Everything was backed up.
Okay.
So, standard drain clean.
Right.
Cool. We'll be there. We're, about 10 minutes into the job, snake in the line, and all of a sudden we just start smelling this really bad smell.
Oh,
like
yikes.
just crazy. And
But not a smell you normally would smell.
yeah,
Okay.
not
Not the
a normal
normal
smell.
bad
Not a
smell.
normal,
Not a normal
smell.
bad smell.
And we're just like,
I don't even want to ask.
I know.
This
Can't
what's
wait.
going on?
Yeah.
So we cleared the line, but the smell was just like crazy.
Oh my God.
We're pulling the snake back. Okay.
Yeah.
Around the snake was a skunk.
No.
Yes.
Oh, are you kidding?
I mean, we tore it up. I mean, it was just.
How did it get in?
We
there?
have no clue. But
I mean, the clean outs on the out they have are on outside of your house. There's
Yeah,
clean
yeah.
outs. There's caps or
But
things.
Right.
They're,
But,
but
yeah,
they're small, right? Like,
4-inch. So
Yeah,
if you think,
4 inch.
Something
Something
climbed
can get
in there.
Yeah.
ooh, a
Huh.
ooh.
so. So then, I mean, it was just. we have the pictures to prove this.
And I'm
too.
assuming
Yeah.
it was deceased, right?
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, it was gone. It was
If
gone
it
and
wasn't
nasty.
before, it definitely wasn't.
yeah. So,
Part of it was all
that's terrible.
tangled up in there.
A
but
skunk. That has got to be
That
the
had
most
to be
unusual
awful.
thing. I would never guess in a million
right,
years.
we just were like, whoa, first time for everything, right?
Wow.
Ooh.
Not the usual smells. Now I get what you're kind of angling at there,
Right.
but you got kind of a dirty business, right? know, 'cause
for sure.
at the end of the day, I mean, probably everybody has had a backed up toilet at some point, right?
The shower,
get out the old
toilet, all of
plunger,
it.
and then it doesn't work, or worse yet, all of a sudden you get that day where everything backs up, like you were talking about. It's in the shower, it's in the toilet, it's everywhere, and you're just like, I gotta call somebody. And for me, it's almost like, well, I might be able to do some things there, but now I'd rather have somebody else deal with it.
Call Eagle, right?
Because I might have
Eagle.
to. Yeah, I might find out that I don't even know what I'm
That you
doing
might
with
have a
it.
skunk.
Yeah,
You never
yeah.
know.
Holy cow!
The worst is grease.
Yeah, I was just going to say that.
What?
Worse than like sticking your head down your sewer line
Yeah.
is actually like cleaning a grease trap, or if somebody puts grease down their line constantly. And
Is that pretty common? I know a lot
Yeah,
of
that's pretty
people,
common,
they
but-
dump their frying pan or whatever,
they should
and,
do that.
and it just keeps doing that. And where does that build up? Where
in
does
the
it?
pipe down? So like as the water travels down, that grease is heavier, so it's going to sit down, or absorb down. And then if you don't run your water for a day, then that's going to over time just keep building up. Yeah.
So I'm assuming, like, let's just say, for example, I'm cooking something real greasy and everything, and it's got a lot of grease in my pan, and I just dump that in my old sink and everything. Could build up in the trap, right? But
Usually
it probably
won't, because
washes
the trap,
out,
yeah,
right?
The trap has water in it,
Water
so it's
in it.
always having water. So it's normally pushing that
Out.
down to your line. So that's why.
So it goes in
block
the
up
in the
there.
line somewhere out there, and then just kind of settles down. Because probably, my wife always gets after me because if there's even a little bit of grease in a
It
pan,
happens.
honestly, I'm soaping the crazy amounts of soap, and then I'm also
Right.
running hot water
Super hot, and
for
Dawn-
a bit,
Dawn just
for a bit,
spraying
and
it.
to
Right.
get it as far as I can out the line.
That's
and
my
Sherry's
myth.
always like, "Stop wasting water." She's always turning it off on me. I'm like, "Whoa, I'm trying to get
the
it out of the
grease, get the
house as
grease
far as I
out."
can."
Or it's like, we don't put grease down the drain.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
heard that.
You're like, I beg to differ.
Right.
That's so crazy. I do the same thing, right? You think, oh, okay, if you pour just a little bit, right? Like we all don't dump the full thing, but if there's a little,
There's
we'll
always
put-
gotta be a little
right,
bit.
Right,
Dawn,
always.
I'll
Yeah.
use super hot water and half a bottle of Dawn, and I'm
Right,
like,
you're
this will
trying to
do
get
it.
it out.
No, it doesn't do it. Set the record straight, you guys. It doesn't do it.
Yeah, eventually it will just take a little.
Is there
longer.
any safe things to help break that down that you can use in your?
Ooh,
just
great
curious.
question.
The only thing that we really, because grease is hard to break down with
It is.
anything.
It is.
I mean, like you're doing, just pour a bunch of soap Dawn down there and hot water.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And that hopefully it gets past wherever your house
Further
is.
down. Yeah.
Right.
But
Yeah.
normal,
Oh man,
but
you need
no,
to tell
it's
my
not.
wife that. I'm doing it right.
Like,
You heard
Sherry,
that, honey? If you're listening today,
Yeah.
I'm running the
actually doing
water
it
for
right.
10 minutes straight.
There's a reason. Yeah.
Or you could just keep doing it and call Eagle.
Yeah. Right. Right.
or
and then
don't
build
add
up.
any Dawn.
Yeah. Well, and then you can also have some of the things like I had where something causes you to look, right? So parents might have been using some disposable wipes,
man.
and supposedly they're biodegradable, but they don't break
not,
down.
yeah.
They
They're
don't.
not, and they're not going to break down in that short distance in your system. And they're actually on the main sewer line, so they're not even on a septic or anything. But those things caught on something, and then they build up, and sure enough, then it highlights another problem.
Right.
And I had like a huge root intrusion. Pipe is kind of like displaced.
It's just separate.
Yeah. So not even in the right position anymore. It broke loose, and
Anything's going to catch on that. right?
everything.
Right.
Yeah, and so it just makes it far worse. And surprisingly, I didn't realize those pipes are that deep, but these were like way deep. These were like 7 feet down, and I would have never guessed that. I always thought, oh yeah, they're like
Just a couple inches
18
in.
inches down or something, and oh my gosh,
We
they were
always, as
way
a plumber,
down.
we were hoping they're 18 inches. But
Right. I mean,
Yeah, you poor
Dang
guys.
it.
unfortunately,
the deeper it is, the more expensive it's going to
Wow.
be.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Right.
Yeah.
I have
Yeah.
a question.
Yeah.
You guys might laugh at this one. Speaking of pipes, toilet paper. Everybody always says 1-ply, 2-ply, thick, septic safe. Is there a good toilet paper versus a toilet paper that clogs or doesn't clog?
toilet paper alone, whether it's single or double, should be just fine.
Really?
Yeah.
We actually did
It will dissolve of sooner or later. I mean, if you get 3-ply, it doesn't matter. It just takes a little longer.
Yeah.
But
we did a presentation and we took wipes and put them in a jar of water and
Okay.
then toilet paper and
Okay.
yeah, toilet paper, you shake it up.
Breaks down.
does break down. And the wipes, I mean,
Forget
you'll
it.
see what, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Even if it says flushable,
Don't flush them.
Never, ever do that.
especially
yeah.
on a septic. I mean, you're
Yeah, that's
Asking for trouble. Yeah. We have, my parents are not on a septic, but we are, and so we're even probably more careful, I guess, with things, just because always worried about that.
Right.
And even then, everything breaks eventually.
Even then,
so-
you're gonna have to dig 7 feet at your house.
Gosh, I hope not, because mine is in the worst possible place. I don't know who there was some. I think originally, it was built by a builder for himself, and then somebody else bought it, and then they decided, I want a pool, so they put a pool in there, and it's very close to the septic, so it's right beside my pool. It'll be ugly. I hope I never have to call you guys for that, because it'll be in one of your news stories.
Yeah, there you
Because
go.
it'll be ugly right there. It's not the place you would want to have a septic system at all. How many customers do you see in a year? I mean, what does that really look like? Because it seems like they're always talking about plumbing issues and stuff, so it must be pretty busy.
Yeah, it stays busy. I mean, we probably average yearly. You're looking at over 2,000 customers.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
2,000 calls.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, they can, and I mean, obviously, the hour or less jobs.
Yeah.
But,
Some of them were days long. Where
some of them were days long.
Short, yeah.
But, yeah, I'd say an average of 2,000 customers.
Good grief. That's a lot. How many people work for Eagle Plumbing now? What do you guys put out?
We have, including me and Bobby, because we do work in the company as well.
You guys actually do call-outs?
Well, we did. We haven't done them in a while. He does a lot more of like
Skunks and treasure
skunks
hunting.
and,
Cameras and
Man,
inspections.
it's
Yeah,
so
weird.
bad.
Hey, we got a weird one.
Yeah.
Hey, call Bobby.
Oh,
That's
I
a
love
terrible
them. Yeah.
story.
Is there any pranks going on between the two of you? Do you ever send somebody out like, oh man, I don't want to do this?
Do you put
Versus
weird
thinking,
stuff down there
I'm gonna
just
send
for
Bobby
fun?
that
I
one.
don't know.
You know what? Honestly, I haven't done that. I haven't even thought about it.
Oh,
You should
game
think about
on.
it.
Yeah,
Game
I mean,
on.
B's brothers. I mean,
Yeah,
You're
no.
giving him ideas now.
It's on, Chris.
I was going to say Bobby's probably, yeah.
For sure.
Be ready.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
tricked me into coming here. He said we were having lunch. And
Oh, yeah, right. Here you are on a radio
There
show.
you go.
And look how good he's doing.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
That's
no,
awesome.
But he does a lot more of like that specialty kind of stuff or calls.
Yeah.
I used to do a lot more plumbing. Now I'm probably more full time like accounting kind of stuff.
Yeah. Do you find, so that obviously wasn't your centerpiece, going into it and everything. You did a lot of other things. Is that an adjustment?
No, it's actually a lot of fun. I mean, it's different every day. I mean, the calls, the crazy things, the fun things, the fantastic things,
Yeah.
like we hear and we get to go through all the time. We go through them whether they see us or not,
Yeah.
Now, is there any other family working in the business?
I was just going to...
Mama.
I was
Yeah,
just going to
Mom.
say their mother. Can we talk about your mother?
She's fantastic.
She
Amazing.
is
The best ever.
beyond fantastic. Talk to me about your mother, because there isn't a single person that doesn't absolutely adore her.
Yeah. I
She's
can speak for
listening,
both
so
of
you
us.
guys got better,
Yeah, I
get
can
it
speak
right.
for both of us. We adore her more than you guys do.
She's
Yeah.
amazing.
She's a great mom. She's a great grandmother. She's just a good role model. She's been that way our whole lives.
And how long has she been involved in the business?
Forever.
beginning.
So since our dad started, she was probably answering phones, doing like office stuff.
So what's her role now?
She helps us with like B&I, like business groups and things like that.
She brings biscuits and gravy
she
to the
bring-
marketing
she-
meetings.
Yeah, anybody-
she's the-
Just saying.
She provides the food.
Yeah, if there's
She
a
does-
birthday, she's bringing a cake and biscuits and gravy.
Oh my God.
She does whatever she needs to, wants to. I mean, she's there in everything, and she's amazing.
Fully supports the community. She
Absolutely.
is all about local.
Right. Like, what's your favorite memories of her helping out and everything? What do you remember? What's
I
your
always
fond
used to
memories?
see, like when we were younger, we'd get up and be like, "Where's mom?" Kind of thing. Like, "Hey, I want some breakfast." This is when we were younger.
Yeah, of course,
But
right.
then you walk into at the time where we were before our office was at our home,
Yeah.
and it was a big office out just offside our home, and you'd have to walk over there, and she'd be talking on the phone or writing something down or doing something like that with the business. I don't think I've ever seen her like go on a drain clean or she
You're
might have
like-
been.
She seems to know a lot about it, though.
Yeah, well,
I mean,
she's been around it forever, and
Yeah,
we talked
she's
to
quite
we talked to
knowledgeable.
her. We talked to her like We're not like, hey, do you know what that means? We just say it, you know. So she probably just picks up on that. She's pretty smart.
Yeah.
I love her
Amazing.
energy.
Bobby, anything come to mind that just...
So the biggest thing is she's supportive in everything that we do. It doesn't matter. I mean, whatever we're doing that day, she's right there and she's supporting us.
Yeah.
Well, I can tell you, you know, her eyes always light up when she's talking about you guys, whether it's
True.
and usually it's not something related to plumbing, but she does talk about you guys a lot.
Yeah.
So
Supports.
Easy to
definitely
see.
loves, the family connection. So
Right.
that's awesome that you have any other family members that are involved in the business.
I can't forget the Eagle Plumbing family. They are amazing too. You know,
The whole
The other employees.
Shannon, Casey, Steven, all the guys, you know, and we're blessed.
Yeah.
You
We're
really
blessed. We really are. We couldn't do it without them.
So let's take a quick break. We'll come back, and I want to ask you be thinking about employees and finding the right people. Come right back after these brief messages with the Sherry Ethell Team, Long Realty Studios. Keeping it real. We'll be right back.
Do uneasy markets have you waiting for the ideal moment to make home ownership a reality? Your answer lies in a conversation with Sherry Ethell and her exceptional team at Long Realty, a name synonymous with trust and reliability in Arizona's real estate landscape.
Hi, I'm Sherry Ethell, Realtor and Team CEO of the Sherry Ethell Team at Long Realty. Your ideal moment has arrived. We tailor our approach to you and your needs and goals. Let us put our extensive network to work for you and take the stress out of the process.
Whether buying or selling, remember the name Sherry Ethell and the Sherry Ethell Team. Visit the Sherry Ethell Team at Long Realty behind Denny's on Fry Boulevard in Sierra Vista. Call or text 717-599-2439 or Google us for more information. Real integrity, real results.
All right, welcome back to Keepin' It Real. This is the Sherry Ethell Team, Long Realty Studios, Keepin' It Real, and I'm Dion Ethell, and I'm joined with Lisa Gustafson, my co-host today.
Hello.
And she's from CoolFM, and she's helping us out today, as always. And I've got Eagle Plumbing in the room, so both Chris and Bobby Balsiger here from the Eagle Plumbing family. And we were talking before the break, Bobby, about employees, and you were talking about how amazing your Eagle Plumbing extended family is. You know, all the employees that you guys have working with you and everything. You know, in talking, we've had so many different businesses on, local businesses. It's always tough keeping good people. How do you do it? And how do you find people, the right people?
That's a great question because it's so hard to answer because we are blessed. People find us. We try to find them. I mean, we do the normal things. You know, if they're not the right person, then we don't hire them. We do a pretty extensive interview process kind of thing just to make sure who they are. They are who they say they are kind of stuff.
You have a good longevity at Eagle Plumbing, right? Like these people have been with you for quite a while.
Yeah, most of them have. But we also have, you know, people, we've had a couple retire. So then we have to find more. And there's not a huge picking here in Cochise County.
Right. It's an expertise, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
definitely.
You got to find somebody who's got
and
that.
we even try to find just younger kids that want to get into this
kind of
trade.
the apprentice type thing?
Yeah, like an apprentice and then move on and work their way up to becoming a plumber, you know.
What do they start off doing? Somebody who just is that kind of
Here's a
thing.
shovel.
Here's a shovel.
They do
I was
exactly
waiting for
what
that
we do.
because I
Right?
had one of those at my
You're like,
parents'
it's
place.
coming.
And poor guy, I felt so bad for him. I'm like, oh my gosh,
Oh
that
my
thing
God.
is so deep. And he never once complained. I can tell you that. He never complained. That's a tough job.
It is,
They
because
get the tough work.
people don't, right? Like today, the good news is AI can't take over your job, so you guys are good. But do you find yourselves going more into maybe starting in high school and reaching out? Because you also work with Cochise College, I believe, to find those people that, you know, get them early, get them to stay local, get them to grow their trade here.
And that's where it starts, you know, like we'll know from the first day, you know, if they want to be a plumber or not. I mean,
right.
honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, we've had people, nope, this isn't for me.
We've had a guy quit the very first hour he was working.
Oh my gosh, really?
Right.
Yeah. I mean,
Boy, isn't that frustrating
know.
to go through that whole hiring process and then just have them like.
Sorry, this wasn't for me, but hey, we understand. I
But
mean,
that's kind of a blessing in disguise, too, because they're not wasting your time or their time.
Right.
Turns out, wow, this is maybe not what I expected.
It isn't all about digging, though. There's a
No.
lot of great things that come out of being a plumber.
Okay,
I
tell
mean,
me something.
Well, I mean, you get to engineer stuff, you know, like it's
Yeah,
fun.
yeah.
You know, like a lot of things are. Not everything is, but Is everything hunky-dory in your job? No. Some things are hard, and then some things are just like a blessing because you get to, like when we're building, if you have a leak in your house and we have to repipe your house, you're engineering that water now going into that house.
Yeah.
And I think, for me and for a lot of the plumbers, it's like, this is why we do it, because it's fun.
And also seeing the customer's face, now we got water, or we have a toilet that works.
Right.
That's a big part, is seeing that, that was just always amazing to me. Just
if you like helping somebody and seeing that,
and that's what we do.
That's what it is. That's what it's
Well,
all
man, I think
man.
of your kind of work and that role. I mean, it's a relief. Like, whew, I can't believe we're back up and running, because it's like so important. I mean, water, sewer, all those things are like critical, and there are things we don't think about.
We don't.
Until they're broken.
They think about it every day, but we don't.
Right.
Yeah.
Talk to me about tankless water heaters, because I know you guys do those, and I never, for the life of me, I don't know.
Well, let's get this out of the way. They are more expensive.
Well, aren't they more? Don't
Sure.
they take more upkeep too, to some
But
degree?
how do you never run out of hot water? Explain that.
It's endless hot water.
Well, it's just heating the water real time, right?
Yeah, so original water heaters have, let's say a 40-gallon has about 39 to 40,000 BTUs. BTUs is the ratings that are heating up your water.
Okay.
Well, a tankless has 199,000 BTUs.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I didn't realize it was that much higher.
And a tankless obviously doesn't have 40 gallons of water that you have to heat up, because once that 40 gallons of water cools down, it has to heat back up. So
It's a heat exchanger.
yeah, you're wasting.
Because
gas.
heating water, you're not even
Yeah.
there. You could be
Yeah.
gone for several days.
Yeah, you
And
can
it's just
turn it-
heating water for nothing.
Yeah, unless you turn it, or unless you
Yeah.
turn off the valve and turn off your plumbing. But who thinks
does
of that?
that? Right.
Nobody.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gosh, I'd be totally afraid to even do that. I'm
Right.
like, something's going to go wrong. I want to mess with it.
I never
Don't
adjust
fix
mine.
what's not broken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's one of the things about a tankless. I mean, a tank water heater. If it's not broken, don't
Don't even look at it.
touch it.
Yeah.
If you haven't serviced it in 5 years, don't service
Don't.
it now, because you're going to be needing a new one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do they last as long, or because I know like a tank, may last you, if you're lucky, 10 years, but probably less. And
An average is for a tank water heater is like 6 to 10 years.
6 to 10, yeah.
I mean, and our tank water heater comes with a 6-year warranty from the manufacturer.
Right.
A 1 year from us, 6 years on the tank and parts from the manufacturer.
How about the tankless?
But the tankless, it's 10 years or 15, depending on.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it is a higher warranty. So it's a little more expensive, but you can
Longer use.
You can know that for at least 10 to 15 years that you're going to be okay if something breaks on it.
Okay. And does that require more service, being that it's constantly like, I don't know, is there more moving parts to it? Or?
No. So it has a small little reserve tank inside of it, which is very small. So you have maybe 1.5 gallons or 2 gallons. I'm not exactly sure of which brand.
Depending upon what you have, yeah.
You do need to flush it.
That's got to be like one of the number one things that people don't do, right? Is flush their water heaters,
yeah,
right?
That's why we try to set up
I am
the
terrible
reminders.
about it.
Yeah.
Well, mine's inside my house, and it's in a place that is just like, gosh, I don't want any leaks. It's not leaking. I don't want to stick anything in there to have to drain it, and so I'm super bad about doing that regular. I'll just replace. I'll
Get
call
on our
Eagle
warranty.
Plumbing.
We'll set it up for you. We'll call you. We'll take care of everything, and it's
there you go.
That's how we do it too. I mean,
yeah.
we understand. I mean, we try to remind you whether you're in our system or not. If we put in a water heater, we're going to try to remind you.
So what kinds of other things do you do? So you do water heaters, both kinds, other things like water softeners, those kinds of things. Do you install those?
Yeah, water softeners are a big
Probably pretty
thing
common.
here. Yeah, I mean, it's hard because not everybody has a water soft loop. So if you don't have a loop and you put a water softener on your main line, then you're putting salt and you can't water your plants. So it's very important to know that. I mean,
we're in the system, yeah.
Yeah, but we could, stick like a hose bib before the softener, so you at least have one hose bib that doesn't have soft water.
I didn't know
Because
that.
So
putting
depending
in
upon your
yeah,
situation.
putting in a loop is obviously, it's not an upsell, but it's something you need. So it's like, hey, this is how much more it will be. And
Yeah.
most people are like, no, I'll just do the softener, and I don't have any plants or whatever. So
Now,
There are
I
other
know
options, too.
there's other options.
there's conditioners. So conditioner binds the hardness together, softener takes it out.
Okay.
So a conditioner we'll put in, and you can water plants, you can do everything because it binds the hardness together. And one of the ones that we sell also comes with like a carbon filter. So if you have here, obviously I'm not going to say if, you'll have chlorine in your water, you'll have some sort of chemicals to kill bacteria and things like that. A carbon filter actually takes all of that out.
Now, does that take out? So I know one of the common things, right? You get those hard water stains, right, on your shower door.
So that's the one thing about a conditioner. Only soft water. So again, conditioner binds it together. The bindness together helps it pass through your fixtures. But if water sits, that conditioner eventually is gonna. The water is going to separate it from the the hardness is going to separate from what's trying to bind it together to pass through fixtures. To get rid of that, you have to have a softener. You have to take the hard water out.
Yeah, that's always one of the challenges being out, and especially like on well water, depending upon where you are and everything. You get a lot of that stuff on your shower door, and the wife's got the little squeegee and all those things. I'm super bad about that too.
There you go.
The squeegee's the best.
Yeah, even with the squeegee, it's not really
right. You're not
gonna get it all.
No.
If you want to get rid of it, unfortunately, just because the Arizona hardness, you have to have a softener.
A softener.
Yeah.
Yeah, is that a great expense add-on to get that
for like the loop or for the softener?
No, the softener itself, change or upgrade.
Yeah, that would be. I mean, how expensive is what the customer actually wants? I mean, unfortunately,
go crazy. I'm sure.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want. You can put on crazy systems that we've done before.
I've seen some pretty wild ones that have a lot of stuff. Maybe overkill. I don't know. And sometimes I look at them and I wonder.
It all depends.
Is that like better?
If you're on a well, I mean, unfortunately. It doesn't it doesn't go like the city. It doesn't go into a big tank and you fill a bunch of chemicals and kills every bacteria and thing. Well, a well doesn't do that. So they have systems where
the UV type stuff.
Yeah, the UV light to kill bacteria, kill this, and
I've
then
seen those systems
another
too.
Sediment filter just in case there's rocks or some sort of sediment in there.
Yeah,
and then you got then you can put in a softener and things like that.
We've got a filtering system and the water softener itself, but then you got to remember to add salt.
It's like
don't forget the salt.
That's a whole thing, and something you got to keep an eye on all the time. That's what's nice about having people in your speed dial who have the expertise to be able to handle these kinds of things, because there is a lot to it. There's a lot of considerations, I guess,
a lot of different
out here.
things,
Right.
Good, bad, or ugly. Our DIY experts.
I could fix this. Let me just look on YouTube.
Exactly. You got
Try it. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I'm sure you guys must see that.
We make a living off of it.
You're like, these people think.
DIY. No kidding, right?
Go ahead, look on YouTube, then call Eagle Plumbing.
Do you find some crazy stuff sometimes? You're like, oh my gosh, who did this?
Who told you this was okay?
Like we were talking about earlier, I don't know if you remember, but you asked, well, can't they just unscrew the P-trap? Well, sometimes we see P-traps upside down. We see them S-shaped. We see them all kinds. It's just because they don't do it every single day, and they might see it on there, but then they might see it on YouTube or whatever, and somebody's doing it wrong.
I can do that.
Yeah. So we've seen crazy things like that. Or, like they try to install a faucet. They just don't have the tools sometimes. I mean,
hey, I use the heck out of that white tape on my shower head, right? I'm like, 17 layers should be good.
Yeah.
See? No.
Maybe not.
It didn't work.
I already saw
That's why it's leaking.
See? That's why.
Yeah. You remember when we were young? We're all pretty close to the same ages. And so you remember when you were young, everybody had the same stuff. There was not that much being manufactured.
Right.
Nowadays, there is 50 million different kinds of sinks that you can have. You can even have, I have a petrified wood sink in my spare bathroom
cool.
and everything, which is really cool.
I want to check that out.
Yeah, it's very cool. But at the same time, pretty soon you're like, oh my God, I can't even get back there to this thing.
Well, we see a lot of too is that we get a lot of calls. They're like, I just don't want to go to Ace Hardware or Home Depot one more time.
Oh my gosh.
They've gone
No
there 6
kidding.
times already
Valid.
because they had this because they don't have a truck full of stuff.
Completely legitimate.
Or
Get
the
it.
tools. There's different tools for every job,
Sherry hates it. I've got probably 6 of those Lowe's buckets that are just full of fittings.
Yeah.
I've got all kinds of extra fittings because you get it and you're like,
But I bet you don't have the one you
that's
need.
not the right one. No, never the right one.
You're a good neighbor, though. 'Cause you probably have what
I
the
do
other guy
probably have what you need.
You guys have been so much fun.
Yeah. No, it's definitely good. What's the craziest thing you've seen as far as DIY? Somebody doing something that probably didn't work.
needs. We had somebody try to repipe their house, and they repiped
Repipe the house?
Yeah.
No way.
And they repiped it in like PVC. So PVC is a water pipe. It can handle cold and any kind of water.
Yeah.
You use it.
Yeah.
But you can't put it on hot water. So what happened is they're like, we go there, they're like, hey, we have a bunch of leaks, and there was one on the hot side, and we're like, what happened here? This is PVC. You're not supposed to put this on in hot water. He's like, oh, I repipe my house myself.
The whole house.
The whole house. And
oh my gosh.
So we obviously fixed the leak, and then we definitely recommended
copper.
And gave him
good for him for trying, right?
Good for him.
Gave him that knowledge. Try to have him learn and have that experience, and just be like, look, we have to change this.
Well, let's take a quick break, guys, and when we come back, we'll wrap it up with a little more of your story. I appreciate you guys coming in and talking a little bit about Eagle Plumbing.
Absolutely.
All right.
I'm all for it.
We'll be right back with Sherry Ethell Team, Long Realty Studios, Keepin' It Real. We'll be right back.
We're the real wayfinders, the trailblazers, the go-getters. In a town where the desert wakes before dawn, we don't just talk, we make things happen. And when we speak, it's real, it's genuine, and it's worth hearing. Tune in every Saturday morning at 7 a.m. on Cool 104.1 FM. Join the Sherry Ethell Team for Keepin' It Real, where top realtors, local heroes, and the heartbeat of our community come together. Raw, authentic conversations, expert market insights, and the best local events you can't afford to miss. Keepin' It Real, celebrating our community. Bold, genuine, one of a kind.
All right, welcome back. I'm Dion Ethell, joined with Lisa Gustafson from Cool FM, and this is Keepin' It Real, brought to you by Sherry Ethell and the team right here at Long Realty Studios. And we are talking with our friends from Eagle Plumbing, doing a little business spotlight, talking about plumbing and all the interesting things that come along with that.
And we're having fun, right? Who knew plumbing could be so much fun?
It's the one thing that you don't think about much.
Yep. That's why we sit here on Saturday mornings and do this, right?
Right.
Look what we learn.
It's interesting, and I've learned a lot of stuff, too, from these guys in terms of their background and everything, too, that I didn't know before.
Pretty impressive.
Yeah. We've talked a lot about your business and your model. Keeping that trust, the public trust, is important to you guys, and being able to make sure that people walk away with that family, I guess, experience. What am I missing here and that you guys would like to get across to either your customers or maybe future clients? What would you like them to know about Eagle Plumbing?
I mean, it's not a hard question. There's just so much, right? We want them to know exactly who we are. You called us for an emergency or something happened. We can only prove to you when we're out there.
What's your commitment to people then?
My goal is 100% satisfaction.
So I think also, just to, educate the customer on who we are while we're there, and that's what we do.
You guys do that. Why do you think that's important to educate the customer, the client, on, what you're doing and why you're doing it?
Well, we care. We care what they think. We care what we do as far as work goes. We're not there to just give them a quote and move on. We're there to take care of them as much as possible. So I
think it's, at least from my experience, it seems like it's a peace of mind, right? You walk away feeling like you feel a little relieved. I mean, it's a stressful thing anyway because there's so many unknowns with plumbing. You guys always seem to kind of educate along the process and make you kind of feel good. It's always a little bit, you don't know what you're getting into.
And I think you want to always just kind of keep up on, your inspections, stuff like that. Make sure you know where your water shutoff is.
Oh, that's a good point.
That's one of the biggest things. A small leak, can, you leave and come back and catastrophe, and just, that's one of the biggest things. Just make sure you know where your shutoffs are and those kind of things, and just so we can educate you on that.
Now, most houses these days are built with some kind of a internal shutoff. A lot of them are in the garage or something. You've got a real easy lever, but a lot of the older houses don't have them, right?
They're out at the street. Or, they're far away, or they don't even know where they're at, And
you do have to have a key, a tool to be able to turn that thing off. I guess you got to kind of make sure that you know where that's at, and you can actually have the tool to use it. In terms of the business and everything, do you guys do after hours calls?
We do have after hours. We're not 24/7.
Okay.
We do have a phone, somebody on call with a phone. Now, if your house is flooding or there's gas going on, something that's like emergency, like can blow up or hurt you or do anything like that, then we will go out there.
Yeah.
And shut it up.
I can tell just in the tone of your voice and by looking at you, that you're already thinking about the care of the individual, the person who's on the other end of the line, that you're concerned for them. And so if there's a real safety issue, you're on it.
Or if we can walk you through, like, hey.
Yeah, it could be something simple.
Right. Yeah. Shut your water off first. We'll be there first thing in the morning.
Yeah. You brought up something that caught my attention, and that was gas. You do some of that plumbing as well for a gas line?
Yeah, we can do all gas, underground, in houses. It's a very important thing, obviously, because water floods, gas hurts. Sizing the gas pipe, making sure there's no leaks.
Pressure
testing.
Right.
Like if a gas line a meter hasn't been turned on for a certain amount of time, the city requires you to pull a permit for us to test the line before they go and say, okay, we're going to turn this on. We do all those things as well.
That's an area of expertise that I guess we don't commonly think of with plumbing until you need it. Maybe you got a nipple there for gas line behind your stove, but you had an electric stove for your whole life, and you want to be able to use that and everything. It's got a cap on it, and you want to be able to make sure that that's valid to use and it's tested and everything.
Yeah,
right.
Would be a good idea to call you first and not just try to do that on your own, right?
Yeah, definitely. Just so that make sure that there's, obviously it's ready to go. Yeah.
Yeah, what could go wrong with that kind of stuff? I mean, what are your common things that you see somebody trying to do, swap out a stove or something?
We haven't,
nothing serious.
Something serious. You get gas smells. Odor. Obviously, natural gas or liquid propane gas. It doesn't smell good.
Yeah.
So, you're going to smell it.
And you're going to smell it. So we've always come out and fixed leaks. We, have a way we do to find those leaks at fittings or even on the pipe or itself. We test everything we put in for sure, or even anything that we fix.
Yeah.
So if we fix gas, we test it.
Yeah.
To make sure that fitting is correct, and if there is any other leaks. We never want to feel under 100% for anything.
Right.
But
this is even, a little more dangerous stuff. Yeah. Do you guys do a lot of that kind of work?
We replace gas lines quite often. We install new gas lines. They don't have gas at their house and they want to put a gas stove in.
Oh, really?
Or they want to put a barbecue in or something, and then we can connect it to the tank that's put there or even existing.
Something you want to get out to the people out there who are listening?
Number one is we couldn't do it without everyone that's with us, our Eagle Plumbing family. And we want to thank them, definitely. And we are blessed.
We love that you guys are local, love that you guys are family operated, and just appreciate there's not very many places you can say that have loyalty to the customer, and that's kind of cool.
Absolutely. Yeah. And also the community, too. They trust us, and we just want to keep that up. We want to keep providing that quality service.
Well, again, thank you guys both for coming on the show today. Appreciate it, Bobby, Chris.
Good times.
Thanks for coming on. Thank you, Lisa.
Yeah, no, I always have a good time when I'm here, and a huge thank you to Eagle Plumbing again. Like you said, Bobby and Chris, you two have been an absolute delight, and we had a good time today. And who knew? I always love to hear the history behind a business, and I appreciate you coming down and telling your story, because it certainly, your toilet may not break today, but next week I hope people remember to give you a call.
Yeah, call Eagle Plumbing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
No, I appreciate you guys. A great story, and appreciate you keeping on the legacy.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, good luck. Keep it going.
All right. Sherry Ethell Team, Long Realty Studios, keeping it real.
That brings us to the end of another Keepin' It Real radio show, and we just want to say a big thank you for letting us be a small part of your weekend. Whether you're a longtime listener or just caught us for the first time today, we're so glad you're here. Got something you'd love us to talk about? Maybe a local story, a cool event, maybe a guest idea. Maybe you're related to or know someone who has an interesting story, profession, or past. We would love to hear from you, so drop it in our Keepin' It Real suggestion box at Long Realty. We're located just behind Denny's on Fry Boulevard. Or if it's easier, you can email me directly at sherry@sherryetthelteam.com or call me or text me at 717-599-2439. This is your show, and it's all about our community, our connections, and the what's up of Cochise County, and as always, keeping things real. And your voice will help shape what we do next. We'll see you next Saturday from 7 to 8 a.m. right here on 104.1 Cool FM, making radio cool again.
Join us next Saturday for more engaging interviews with top realtors and industry leaders, keeping you informed about the latest trends in real estate. Stay connected with us as we bring you updates on the dynamic events shaping our vibrant community. From exciting local happenings to noteworthy charities and causes, we've got you covered. See you next week for another edition of Keepin' It Real.